everyone, Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, and I'm back with another video for you in my series called Flashcards. Today I'm really excited to teach you how to do this technique using your Stampin' Around wheels and how to miter the corners, basically how to wheel all around the outside edges of your card. So it's a very quick and easy card. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to begin, as I always do, with my flashcard pieces. Today I'm going to be using Basic Black and Whisper White as my two flashcard pieces. Now, if you've not seen the first video that explains flashcards, just head over to YouTube and search Connie Stewart flashcards, and that'll be the first video to pop up, and I'll share with you how we use these two little pieces of paper and create dozens and dozens of different cards. So the template will be right there for you. Now, my card base today is in Melon Mambo. I've cut mine at 11 inches by 4 1/4 and scored at 5 1/2. But if you prefer to take your card going the 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4, hey, go for it. It works too. All right. Well, actually, we're going to begin with this card piece. The other thing I'm going to need is a piece of copy paper that's the same size as my card. So my little piece of copy paper is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in the wheel that I'm going to be using. It's called Polka. Now, I know it doesn't look like a wheel, but you may recall I taught a video last week sharing with you how to convert your wheels into border stamps. And that is how I prefer to use my wheels. But if you are going to be using the wheel on a roller, please feel free. This technique works just the same. Just know I'm going to be using my stamps flat. This is the Polka stamp, and I want to do a quick measure of that one, and it is actually 3/4 of an inch wide. And so for this, I always like to add about 1/4 of an inch just so I have a little slush. So I'm going to take this piece of copy paper and I'm going to score it at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So it's going to look like this. I've just scored on it and it's all ready to go. We're now going to do just a quick and easy cut. So what I'm going to have you do is just cut from one corner to that score line right there in the middle, just like so. Pretty easy. All right, we're now going to come in with a two-way glue pen. Love my two-way glue pens. And you're just going to put a dot. You can see we've got these cuts here. Just put a dot of the two-way glue on each corner, and then just a little bit on the middle section there that you're easily going to be able to see. Now we want to let this dry because we want to actually make this a temporary bond. That's one thing I love about two-way glue. If I were to adhere this down right now, it would be permanent. But if I let this dry for a little bit, it's going to be temporary. And that is exactly what I want for this technique. So, all right, well, I had actually done this one in advance, so it is dry. And I'm going to lay it on to my card, making sure I've got everything lined up, and just give those just a simple little press. All right, we're going to take our border stamp, and I'm going to be using the Melon Mambo ink pad. I'm just going to ink that up. I'm going to take this first section, whoops, and just give that a fold. Okay, so we've got that out of the way, and you can see now what we're going for. We're going to make sure that the ink only goes to those mitered edges, just like that. I can adhere those pieces down, and now I can give that a lift, fold it back, inking up again, like so. All right, so when I remove this, you can see that I've mitered really nicely here, and of course these areas are ready to be mitered. I have a card already done, so I've done it all the way around. Now let's go ahead and work on the middle of that card. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the Basic Black here. I'm going to use the flower from the Itty Bitty Punch Pack, and I'm just going to punch out one. Not a lot, right? But really this card just needed the one little flower. I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat. You know what? Anything that's on your desk, I'm just going to use a pen and give that a push. And look, now I have this really cute little flower. And let me set that off to the side. And now we're going to work with our Whisper White. The stamps that I'm using today, Regarding Dahlias, a fantastic stamp set. Love the sentiments. They're nice and big. And so I'm going to bring in my Regarding Dahlia, and we'll ink that up in Melon Mambo. Stamp that off to the right side of my card. And then I'm going to take the Hello You from that and stamp it in basic black there on the side. And just to save some time, I went ahead and did that. And you can see that I just mounted it onto my basic black cardstock. There's my little flower I punched out. I've got some dimensionals here on the back. Check it out. So fast and easy. And I've got my nice little border and my mitered corners. Looks really good. Now that last little part, that little flower that I punched out, I've just got it adhered here with a mini glue dot, and I've added one of our adhesive backed rhinestones to the middle. It adds some great dimension and just that little dash of bling. What do you think? So a very fast and easy card. Of course, don't forget the inside. We always have to bling up the inside a little bit too, right? That's our card for today. I hope you enjoyed that one, and maybe we can resurrect some of those Stampin' Around wheels you have laying around. So now listen everybody, all the products that I used on today's card, you can find those at simplysimplestamping.com. There's an online order button, order, have it shipped right to you, and think about it, in about a week you're going to be stamping your little heart out. So be sure to check that out. We also have available for you flashcard kits to go. Everything you need for your flashcards, all cut, scored, and all ready for your creativity. You can find that at Simply Simple Stamping as well. So thanks so much for tuning in to my video today. I hope you guys have a fantabulous day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.